to my channel and to another little week in my life. This week is a smidge different than my other weeks, I guess, just because if you guys are familiar and have watched previous weeks of my life, I usually work all day Wednesday and Friday, but I actually switched my Wednesday for Monday, so I worked all day yesterday. So I have tomorrow off, which will be really nice. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Didn't say that. It's a little bit earlier. I have an advising appointment this morning before my class, just to chat about the classes that I'm taking next semester because I sign up a week from today actually. And so I am supposed to graduate with my associate's degree in liberal arts, so I have to make sure that I have all of my classes taken this spring semester so that I can graduate on time. So yeah, I think that's all we're really going to chat about today. If we have time, I'm going to ask her about like applying to transfer and scholarships and stuff like that, but I can always set up a later appointment because I don't think I applied to transfer until like next semester. So yeah, then I have my Native American literature class, which is my absolute favorite. It's the best. And then I head to the main campus. So I'm technically a community college student, so I take classes at 2 different campuses, but like it's all the same school, University of Cincinnati. So I head down to the main Clifton campus for Introduction to Public Relations and then Intro to Marketing. And I do have a test in marketing today. I'm feeling fairly good about it, I guess. Like, I've been studying for 4 days, and so I feel like most of the information is in my head, and I know it pretty well, but I'm just going to study, like, once I get to the main campus before my class there. So yeah, that is the plan for today. I think that's like about it, just classes and maybe homework later tonight, or I think it's supposed to be like a really nice day, so I might go outside and do homework. Always doing homework. Alright, so for today's school outfit, I am going very casual. This New York City sweatshirt I got at Target last week, and I really like it. It's really big and baggy. I got a size large, but I also like it because it's not like tight here. So it's just kind of loose, which I don't know, I just like that look better. I have some black leggings that are the brand Lucy, but I think they were bought by like the North Face. And then I'm wearing my favorite shoes, which are Nikes. I think they're the Pegasus or something like that, but they're so comfortable. And yeah, that's it. Fool's gold shines like diamonds in her eyes. Thought we had a million, but baby, we got nothing. A fool's gold shines like words that make us cry. We just keep on digging, find us something better for the next time. Alright, so I'm finished up with classes now. Overall, they went pretty well. They were normal, I guess. And then my marketing test went decent. I got a 90 on it, which is what I wanted. Like, that's the lowest grade that I wanted, just because in his class, a 90 or above, you get an A. So, that was good, worked out. I'm headed home now. I'm literally parked in like the middle of the road because the lighting wasn't good where I originally parked. But yeah, I'm headed home now. Today is Wednesday, October 31st, so it is Halloween, but I do not have any plans for tonight. I'm not really a huge fan of Halloween. We never celebrated it growing up for religious reasons, but now I just like still don't really like the scary, creepy aspect. Like, I'm cool with like the fake scary, like it's totally unrealistic, but last night my mom and I were on a walk around the neighborhood and someone had like chainsaws and like severed off heads hanging from their trees, and I was like, no, like that actually has happened and does happen, so I'm not into the realistic stuff, and I don't like dressing up and doing all that kind of stuff. So no plans for tonight. I am at my desk currently. I'm about to get started on some homework. It's 10:30. I slept in till like 9:08, and then I've just been kind of lounging around, which is bad, but like I never really get to do it anymore, so whenever I do get to do it, I take advantage because I'm not working today like I usually am. So on my schedule today, I do have an assignment that's due tonight, my English assignment, which is just drafting a detailed plan of our next essay assignment, so I'm gonna work on that. But first, I'm actually going through the classes that I'm going to take next year because, like I said, I had an advising appointment yesterday, and so like I've been scheduling my classes like all throughout college. Like I really only go to my advisor. Oh my gosh, my window's open and my doors keep staying out, sorry. So I'm just going through and making sure. There's this one class that I don't know if I'll get into because half of it is like sectioned out, or what's the word? Oh, reserved for certain students, communication students, which I am one, but technically I'm not one. I'm still just like a liberal arts major, so I'm hoping to get into that. That's the internet and everyday life, which I think will be super interesting, just because like for me personally, I think social media and the internet has impacted our communication skills, or lack thereof, very, very significantly, and so I think that'll be just like a really, really interesting class to take. I'll probably do a video about this like closer to the spring semester, but I have another communication class. I'm still trying to decide on a natural sciences. I mean, I love science, but like it just doesn't click with me very well. So this semester I'm taking physical geology, and so I'm thinking next semester I might take environmental geology. So it's kind of focused on like how humans and our species have impacted the environment in our world today, which the class description looks like super, super interesting. I think there were like volcanoes and like hurricanes, like just kind of how humans have impacted all of the different natural disasters and hazards and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that's online, which will be nice. And then I'm taking world history too, which I'm really excited about. This professor is supposed to be super good too. And then I'm taking a liberal arts class. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, but I'm just going through and making sure that I have all that taken. But yeah, I'm so sad. If you guys don't know, like I go to a community college and it's like the best choice that I ever made, I think. I mean, one, like it was the only college that I could get into because I never took the SAT or the ACT. Plus college was like a last minute decision for me, but it's just been such a great experience. And compared to like last semester, I took 2 classes at the main big university. This semester I'm also taking 2, and they're literally like my least favorite classes. It's just like big lecture halls, and the professors just like talk at you. Like there's no, I mean, there is a little bit of interaction, but I feel like the students at the big university just don't care about their education near as much as the people at the community college. Like this Native American literature class that I'm taking, there's only like 12 of us in there, and it's like all discussion based, and we're just like talking back and forth and sharing ideas and our thoughts and opinions on what this, book was about, or how this theme relates and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like such an incredible class, and I think that's all mostly because of the professor. Like it's just amazing, the best professor I've ever had. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel like at the community college, like we're all commuters, we all want to be there, and we just value our education so much more compared to the main university, where you're going probably because that's what was expected of you, you had to go to college, and they're just like don't take it seriously, and they just like don't seem super interested. And so I just think it's a really unique and different dynamic. So I'm sad to be leaving all the people that value their education and going to a party school. But what can you do? I feel like that's one of the reasons like people like college and are so adamant about college, because you get to party all the time, and I'm not about that. But yeah, obviously I'm not ripping big universities or partiers. Like if you do that, cool. It's just not something that I'm interested in. I think it's going to be really, really interesting to see where my generation goes, just because like I feel like there is such a lack of discipline, such a lack of respect, and I see it in my classes every day. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see like where my generation goes, especially with social media. Like we just we're lacking a lot of stuff that the older generations had, but we also have a lot of different insights, so it's just gonna be super interesting. So yeah, I've been babbling for, oh my god, 7 minutes. I am so sorry, but I thought this was important. And just like a pro community college person, like I know it's not everyone's thing, but you don't have to do what everyone else is doing, especially if like finances are like slim or whatever. Like my community college is $5,326 for the entire year, whereas the main university is $11,000 for the entire year, so it's double. Plus you have to add on like your dorms and you know, living expenses and food and all that kind of stuff. So community college, big proponent. If you're like wishy-washy on universities, or you know, go to community college for 2 years, get your associate's degree, and then go to a big university. I think that's a good way to do it. So yeah, okay, I will end my rant. But oh, I was going to tell you what I was going to do this morning. Yeah, so I have my English assignment, and then I think I'm going to should probably read a chapter for geology because I have 2 this week due. Oh, and then I think I'm just going to work on my presentation. So yeah, I'm presenting, well, I'm on a team presentation, but we are presenting on the Ojibwe tribe, which is located up near Michigan and Wisconsin and Ottawa and all that kind of stuff. So that is super interesting. I've done a tiny bit of research, but I'm covering their significant tribal historical events and then their current tribal status, and it's just like so interesting. And I don't know, I love just the Native American history. Like, this class has totally turned me on towards it, and I just think it's so fascinating. So that's on my agenda for today. I think my family and I will probably end up doing something later tonight. A movie was talked about, but it's so nice outside, so I don't know what we'll end up doing. But yeah, alright. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Needless to say, I keep a check. She was a bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. So today is Thursday already. Actually, no, this week's been kind of going by really slowly, because I don't know, I feel like I've been home a lot, and when I'm home I feel like time just stands still. So it's like 12:45. I did not have Native American literature this morning. She's like out of town at a conference or something like that, so we didn't have class, but I still have public relations and marketing later today, which I'm going to leave for in about 15 or so minutes. And I apologize for the lack of clips yesterday. After I filmed that 9-minute clip though, I was like, should I really like film some more clips, or I don't know, I figured it would be too long. Plus I literally sat at my desk almost the entire day doing homework. I got a lot done though. And then my family and I watched Detroit last night, which was just like, it took place in 1967, so like during the Civil Rights Movement, and there was just a riot in Detroit, so it was just kind of going through that. It was really, really interesting. And then I went to bed, and this morning I have also just been working on homework. That's literally like all I do. And then, yeah, what did I do? I did a peer review for English, and then I worked on my presentation a little bit more. And then I took my public relations test, which I got a 50 out of 50 on, woohoo. So yeah, that's what's been happening yesterday and today. Later tonight when I get home, I'm going to work out. I have not worked out since, geez, I don't even know. It was probably like Sunday or Monday. I don't think I worked out Monday. I think it was Sunday. So I definitely need to get a good workout in today. I need to do my abs and my arms. My legs, usually I just like don't really worry about because I walk to class and it's usually uphill and I walk really, really fast. So I feel like I get a good workout doing that. Alright, so here's my outfit today. This shirt I just got at Target. I think it's cute just with the little stripe in the middle. And then this is kind of like a mauve pink blush color. I'm wearing the same leggings that I usually wear from Lucy, which was bought out by North Face. And then I have my cute Nike shoes on as well. And it's been pouring all day today, so I have this pink rain jacket that I actually got in Iceland, so it will keep me nice and dry. So I just got back to my car after classes. They were pretty good. We had a guest speaker come in for marketing, or for PR, and he's on the digital communication and marketing team for UC, so that was really interesting just to hear about what he did on a day-to-day basis, and just some projects and campaigns that they had been running. And then marketing was boring as usual. It was just not good. I just really, really hate that class. So yeah, I'm on my way to pick up my dad from work. He works like 15-ish minutes, 20 minutes from UC. I'm gonna try and leave right away. It's 4:45, so hopefully I can beat a little bit of rush hour. But I started a podcast on the way to school that I had heard about. So the series is Hidden Brain, which is by NPR, and the podcast that I am listening to is called Creating God. So it's kind of cool too, because like I've learned about some of the things that they're talking about last semester and then this semester as well. So one of them was like, you know, people, like you can only know like 150 people well, and so, you know, 12,000 years ago is kind of when the change from 50 to 100 people in a community started to expand and grow, and so that's why they think like religion popped up, because they needed a way to like kind of all unify and trust one another. And so if you were religious, like you had a set standard of morals, and like you probably acted this way and believed this, and so they found that it was like a good trusting thing. Whereas, and then they talked about like different kinds of gods, because like in Native American literature, like we're learning about all like their whole spirituality, and it is so fascinating. And like their gods are not like supernatural or like omniscient or anything like that. Like they are very much a part of the everyday life for these Native Americans, and like they walk the grounds among them and lead them and help them. Whereas like Christianity and Islam and all that kind of stuff, like there's more just like one God who's like way up, unreachable, who's kind of like leading you, sort of, but not really. So it's so fascinating. I would highly recommend, if you're like into religion, whether you're a believer or not. You know, I'm not a believer anymore, used to be, so it's really, really cool just to hear their perspective from like a psychological and behavioral standpoint. So I'm gonna finish that. I have 18 minutes left, which will probably get me to my dad, pick him up, then head home. Alright, so I'm home now. I'm going to go ahead and get my workout in, and I'll show you guys what videos I'm going to do. I always do videos. I don't have like a gym membership or anything. I'm definitely more of like a workout at home person. Yeah, I just, not that I like feel intimidated by the gym, but like I prefer working out by myself, and also don't have that kind of money to spend. So the first video I'm gonna do is this sexy back and six-pack abs workout. Woohoo! I've done it before and I really like it. And then this other one is sexy arms and sleek shoulders workout, and it's like literally the best 5-minute workout for my arms I've ever done. Like every single time after I do it, my arms are sore, which I think is usually a good sign of a good workout. So gonna go ahead and do that. I also watch The Office while I work out, just to make it slightly more bearable. So
I just wanna go back to 1999. Take a ride to my old neighborhood. I just wanna go back. Sing hit me baby one more time. Wanna go back, wanna go. Yeah, I just wanna go back.
Alright, so it's Friday morning. I am about to head off to work. I work until 5 tonight, and I don't have any plans like later tonight, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was longer than my usual week in my life, but hopefully that wasn't a problem. I liked it more because I was editing it last night and I felt like I was able to like just talk more, which I feel like is important for this online communication, I guess. I don't really know, but yeah. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye!